my god! Hey, that looks like good rice. Ignore the fact that you've just shit on a bench that people sit on. That rice looks good. I don't want to be on some, like, white privilege shit, but if this was a black person, I think we all know by now he would have been tased. This fucking guy looks at this dude who shit on a bench, and he's like, oh, awkward. Whoopsies. Man gets caught pooping through public bench. There's no way.
Hi, how's it going?
Pretty good.
Okay. Reason I'm contacting you is we got a call. Someone said that you were here on the bench, and they thought that you were defecating on the bench.
There's just no way. Oh my god. I love this. This is what benches are for. I love that our founding fathers wrote a constitution with a preamble so that all these years later, this large individual, this high-calorie human with no home could poop on the bench. I love this. I voted for this, and I want this to continue. This is great.
Oh, no.
Okay.
I'm fine. I am fine.
Okay, what's that pile that's
Oh my...
right underneath you?
Oh my god!
Dog shit there?
Yep.
How'd the dog get under there?
I had no idea, but I found some dog biscuits.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Tyler, right? You're Tyler Kressel.
I don't want to be interrupting.
You're not in trouble for anything. I just wanted to let you know your passport's at the PD. So if you contact
Which
the
one? Which one, across the river? Or
across the river, if you
Dude.
contact the property people, you can get your passport there. What's your name, sir?
Andrew.
Andrew. What's your last name?
Rumful.
Rumfield.
Rumful.
How do you spell that?
Rumful. R-U-M-P-H-O-L.
Rumful. And look at this guy. He's going to get a better view. Yeah, no, it's shit. No, it's definitely poop. Yep, I think you could see it from there. He's like, is that poop? Yep, it's poop. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. There is just, I mean, you know what? It doesn't make sense to me. And I'm actually serious about this. How are you fat, but you're homeless? I thought being homeless meant that you had less money for food. You clearly got enough, like, you know, like, I don't get it.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm defecating.
Why does he look like Airsoft Fatty?
R-U-M-P-H-O-L.
Yeah.
Andrew, what's your middle
Everybody
initial?
knows me. See.
Everybody
And
knows
birthday?
me, he
Hey,
says.
show my ID if you want.
That's all right. You staying anywhere these days, or
Yeah, just doing this, doing that.
you don't have a
Homeless.
permanent address?
Not right now.
Do you have a phone number?
Fuck you think.
Not right now. No, I lost my phone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You can type for me.
Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about it. It's good.
He was sitting there all morning with no clothes on. Yeah, he just put his or I don't know, looked like pajamas on, maybe an hour ago. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and he had that hand blanket. I sit over there with clothing. I'm in the inside. You can't quite see me.
He's right next to all these buildings that have bathrooms. I understand that he may be denied on a customers only policy or on a you're probably gonna do drugs in our bathroom policy, but you need to try before you shit on the fucking sidewalk through a bench. Jesus, and like y'all are so worried about, like, you know, looks maxing and shit. People are, am I mogging? Look at this fucking guy. You think he knows about mogging or cares at all? Look at this just like fat blob shitting through a bench. You think this guy cares about looks maxing or hunter eyes? He's literally dropping turds on the side of the fucking sidewalk. This is insane. You know, fucking hunter eyes. This guy hasn't wiped his ass in years. He lets it crust for days. If he like got up right now, there would be a shard of crust that he's left behind. A shard.
My phone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You can type for me.
Yeah,
But he's still got his ciggies. That's nice.
I'm fine. Don't worry about it. It's good.
He was sitting there all morning with no clothes on.
No
Yeah,
goals.
he just put
Like
his,
pants, no pants.
or I don't know, looked like pajamas on, maybe an hour ago. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and he had that hand blanket. I
Dude.
sit over there with clothing. I'm in the inside. You can't quite see me in there, but
It's kind of, in a weird way, kind of beautiful to see someone who's this free. Like, we're actually slaves to what others think about us and the law and bills and taxes. And then you got this guy just like, fuck it. Hey, fuck it, you know, whatever. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not getting, you know, my bills or my phone number. I'm just gonna shit through a bench. Like, okay, officer, you're gonna arrest me and then I'm gonna get shelter and food, which I love. Don't get me wrong, I love food. And I'll be able to actually pee or sit on the toilet and fucking poop. That's great.
Yeah. He didn't have any.
You know what's so sad, though, is that because of people like this, you know, benches have, like, spikes on them now, like dividers, like anti-homeless protection software.
Ken, hang tight for me.
All morning, no
Crazy.
hand in there, but he wrapped that blanket around him. The reason why he happened to stand up. Yeah, I sit in there.
I mean, the evidence is right there, too. It's dog shit. Bro, I mean, it's right below you. How is it dog shit if it's in the direct drop range of your butt? If Angry Birds lined this shit up perfectly, it would be the same angle of the degree of the denominator, showing the sort of lengthage of your poop degrees, I think.
Watch, and you can see all the way from here down.
Yeah.
And he just put those on. He just, well, I say no. I don't know what you're here for, but.
Yeah, that's what we're here for.
All right. All right, that's it.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks.
We're checking and everything, huh?
Well, yeah,
Wow.
we did
This build is insane. This is just an insane build.
get the report that that's yours.
That's yours. That shit from underneath you in the direct drop zone of your anus is yours. That poop does belong to you, young man. Not so young man. Yeah. Jeez.
That's not an animal.
I love how they've decided to not even get close to him. This is like they're at like a reasonable distance from this one. He's not gonna charge you, bro. You're fine.
Is there anything on the bench?
No.
You sure?
Yep.
You want to stand up?
Sure.
Chat, this is gonna get so foul so fast.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Well,
I looked it up.
I see a little bit there on the side.
Yeah.
How'd that get there?
Oh my god. Oh my god. What? Bro, I don't want to be on some like white privilege shit, but if this was a black person, I think we all know by now he would have been tased.
yours, huh?
This fucking guy looks at this dude who shit on a bench and he's like, "Oh, awkward. Whoopsies. Whoopsies, my boy. Whoopsies. Whoopsies."
Yeah.
Yeah, can't be doing that on the bench. Right?
Whoopsies.
I know.
All right.
It happens though.
Well, it can't happen there.
They're just having a laugh about it. This is awesome though. This is great. I want
Well, that'll
this.
be fine, huh?
Yeah, can do that. People want to come down and use the bench and not have to worry about that.
Sorry.
It's not all right though. You can't do that. Ooh, where'd you get the rice?
He's asking him where he got the rice. So they're just chopping it up. They're just chopping it up right now, by the way. Hey, that looks like good rice. Ignore the fact that you've just shit on a bench that people sit on. That rice looks good.
Yeah.
This motherfucker did not wash it. So his poopy hands are going on the rice, by the way.
I bought it for
Oh, that was very nice.
you. You're not gonna arrest me, are you?
No.
That's cool.
No, I just gonna take it.
Yeah, 'cause I had cigarettes tonight.
He's not getting arrested? Are you serious? He shit on a bench.
I don't want to go to jail, so.
I don't want you to go to jail either.
Yeah, I know, it sucks, man.
Just gotta get
It
you.
happens, man. I'm so sorry.
Well,
I really am.
next time,
Is he
find somewhere
crying?
else, okay?
Careful. Just be careful. I know.
Yep.
Who's gonna clean that? Someone has to clean that.
Nobody.
Wait, I'm confused. So he just gets a ticket and you think he's gonna pay the ticket? The ticket is just gonna be an ass wipe. Or not even. You think he's gonna even wipe his ass? This dude is a person who doesn't care enough to fucking shit on a toilet. He shits on the bench. You think he's gonna pay the ticket? You think that he's gonna be traceable for the ticket? Bro, someone has to clean this.
It's cool.
He doesn't even get arrested. He doesn't even
I
care.
sat and I should have went inside and went to the bathroom.
Yep.
I know.
Next time, though,
I
right?
should have.
Yeah, next time. Hey, maybe you'll make it to the bathroom next time. If it was an accident where, like, you have an IBS problem and, like, oh, you have, like, a leaky butt, like, okay, you have a leaky butt. It's not your fault. That's a medical problem. He shit on a bench by choice. He chose to open his butt and release poop. This cop is bad. This is just all on recording, and what happens? Like, homie heard about his passport and decided to mind his own business and leave. Love how the cops tell the man where his passport is. Side quest while completing the poop quest. Like, this dude is definitely gonna poop on another bench. What is that pile under there? These cops had to go beyond the call of duty.
I I should have.
Where is this? Is this not public indecency? Oh my god, this is like Main Street. Like this is just where a bunch of this is cars are like this is active society.
Let me use the bathroom.
I'll tell you what you already know.
What's that?
No such thing as a routine stop.
That's the truth.
Don't forget it.
Always.
That's
Get
funny.
down to the bar, use the bathroom, huh?
Anywhere else.
Yeah.
Anywhere.
Yeah,
They said he was undressed earlier, didn't they? That's public indecency. Well, I don't think this guy is getting in trouble.
I'm sorry, man. I wasn't thinking. Yeah,
Well.
it sucks. Yeah, my uncle said you don't think.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem, I don't think. I know that's they get busted on it too.
He just walked past a guy shitting himself on a bench. Dude, did he deserve that? With the latest Apple technology? Turn off the noise canceling, bro. You gotta hear this. You gotta hear what's happening. I know you don't know what's happening. You gotta hear this, bro. So this person is a human being who lives in America, who lives in whatever city this is, who lives in whatever town this is, who by the RNG of life and the fact that our modern society allows for this behavior to continue, is now walking next to a morbidly obese, balding man who is shit on a bench. Now that is something that could be avoided if this was punished. If instead of saying, hey, it happens, we decided to put this person in handcuffs and put them in like timeout, maybe they would think twice before opening their butt. Okay, that's just something that I think would allow for this to happen less. And also people, by the way, who have the audacity to call me like unemployed for covering YouTube drama and say that I have to touch grass or that rent can't be this high. I want you to understand that if I was gonna touch grass more often, this isn't grass, this is pavement. You know, being outside exposes you to more of a chance that you see this. I could have been this person. You understand that? And that's something that's scary. This person's touching grass, and if I'm touching grass, I'm near him, that's a problem.
What's that?
I know these guys go by.
Yeah,
No guys said getting busted for it.
yeah, it's a busy street. A lot of people walking around.
Yep.
To make them try and clean it up. Just tell them to keep going. There.
And he says that rice looks good, by the way. He got a compliment. That rice looks good.
Andrew, here's the deal.
The shit, not so much. The rice, big fan.
Getting a ticket for urination, defecation prohibited. You can't be doing that in public, okay? So what I also need, you're getting the ticket. It's gonna be $213.10.
That's it! That's it! $213!
Fine. April 16th at 1:30 p.m. if you want to
$213, that's it.
contest that. Blue envelope if you want to pay that. What I do need you to do now is get your stuff together and keep moving, okay? Can't have you camping out on a park.
So let's not change the fact that the poop is still there. He's not going to pay the ticket. And the ticket's cheap. I know that for him it's not. But $213, like, for that?
Bench like this. Okay?
Okay.
So why don't you get your shoes on and start collecting your stuff and get moving, okay?
Can I just sit here for a little bit?
So we've already got reports that you've been here all morning long. You
He's going to just find a new bench to shit on.
clearly haven't been moving along. You can't be camping on city property like this, okay? That's another ticket. You can't just be
like,
camping out on
loitering,
a park bench all day long.
Which he's not going to
okay?
get, by the way. I don't think he's going
We
to
gotta
get
have
that one.
somebody come in and clean that up too, okay?
Yep. So
Could you move it 2 us away from me?
you can throw away your own garbage, okay? So get your shoes on and collect your stuff and keep.
Oh, a
He's just-
different bench, huh?
He's eating the rice, and what happens?
Yep.
He gets his inventory and he
Remember
leaves.
bathroom next time, okay?
I know.
Thank you.
What happens? Oh my god. He puts the caution tape on there. That's fair.
You guys would know that means not to sit on that bench, right?
Hopefully it wasn't that very high. One second.
Good video. Glad that guy did that. Really good for our culture.